Happy Halloween, guys. And it wouldn't be Halloween without people like this. People like this. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly the kinds of people I'm talking about. They do this every year. Every freaking year they come out of the woodwork complaining about the children shouldn't be allowed to wear those costumes because they're cultural appropriation. Okay. Then as a parent, if you guys, you're walking around and not just this this Halloween, but if you see next year walking around, you see a little black kid dressed as Superman, you need to call out that parent because Superman is in black, and that's cultural appropriation. If you see, I don't know, a little Latino girl dressed as Elsa, well, you need to call that shit out because that's cultural appropriation, and they should feel ashamed of themselves. And then when those parents say, well, why does it matter? It's Halloween. It's like, exactly. Exactly. But
My white kid wants to dress up as a Native American for Halloween. What made you think of that? Yeah, you really love watching Pocahontas, don't you? And you love her pretty clothes. Did you know that Pocahontas was a real person? Except that wasn't her real name, and the true story was a lot more complicated than the movie. We can look it up together to learn more about her life and her culture. But basically, people and cultural groups like Native Americans that have less power are often treated badly, made fun of, or hurt in different ways. So when a person or a whole culture is reduced to just a costume that we can put on and take off without us really understanding the meaning behind it or the struggles those people have been through, it can feel hurtful to them. Like, when I was a kid, a popular costume was hobo, which was just sloppy clothes and pretending not to have a home. But we wouldn't do that now. We didn't mean anything bad by it, but it made light of a serious situation without us appreciating how difficult it really is for people who don't have a place to live. I know you just want to wear the costume because you love the movie. It's not your fault that history can be so complicated. But since we're not from an indigenous culture like Pocahontas, and we'd be wearing clothes like hers just for fun, we should choose a different costume. Maybe you could dress up as an explorer to honor her bravery, or you could pick a costume celebrating our culture. My white kid wants.
it's not your fault that you have a mother that's such a miserable, insufferable fucking cunt. From our culture, you people are the same ones who say white people don't have a culture. So what, you want your kid to just go dressed out in normal day clothes, like what they wear to school? Okay, honey, we're about to go trick-or-treating, dress up. And then they come out basically wearing the same exact thing they were wearing to school. What is that? My costume. But why are you wearing that? Because you said that white people don't have culture. And you're not going to let me dress up as Pocahontas, so what am I supposed to do? I can only imagine the kid sitting there and it's like that freaking meme of like for the right, their memes are just like short, sweet, and to the point, and then for the left, it's just like this long fucking paragraph. So she's sitting there like, well, you need to understand that some cultures, dressing up as other cultures just isn't very appropriate sometimes because some cultures in the past have had a very hard time, and by dressing up like them, it's like making fun of them. No, it's not making fun of them. You can look up these videos where people go on the street and they'll find Latino or Asian. It's like, yeah, how do you feel about like people wearing ponchos and sombreros? And then the people are like, I really don't care. If people want to do that, that's great because, that's part of our culture, and people, if they're interested in them. But to sit there and tell your freaking 5-year-old, sorry, we can't let you dress up as Pocahontas because that's cultural appropriation. You really think they're going to understand what anything you're talking about really means? No. Just stop being a miserable fucking twat and just let them dress up as Pocahontas. Or just go out, buy them 5 fucking pounds of candy and say, there you go. Because they're not going to want to go out if they're not going to be able to dress up as their favorite character. I found this thanks to Imala. Amala, absolutely gorgeous. She's so smart, so beautiful. And even with my tiny hands, I had to reach out and grab her by the pussy. I would. Can't stop it. Can't stop it. I just. That's Orange Man Bad saying that, not me. I mean, I would totally do it too. I'm sorry, Mom. No, she is really cool. I've talked about her way like 50 fucking years ago. Um, but yeah, she's reacting to it, and everyone's just tired of the bull crap. These people don't want, and these Thanksgiving's coming up, and this is the same fucking cunt who's gonna sit there, and it's gonna be up here sometime soon saying why we can't enjoy Thanksgiving because the people who came over here decimated entire tribes of Native Americans with murder and disease, and there was nothing to celebrate. It was just pure genocide, and I'm a miserable fucking bitch who can't enjoy anything. And then Christmas is gonna come along. We shouldn't celebrate Christmas because there's some religions in this country that don't celebrate it. It's offensive to Muslims. Okay, well, then those Muslims don't have to celebrate Christmas. No one's forcing them to. Just like we're not forced to stop and pray when, all of them do it. Funny, that's the great thing about this country. We can all have our own separate religions and holidays and celebrate them all. Like, Jewish people aren't telling everyone to celebrate Hanukkah and Passover with them. And then we'll get to Easter. And did you know that Easter's actually like a pagan holiday? It's like, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. And it's always white liberal women. Every fucking time. And when you do see dudes with them, they're always these mamby-pamby little fucking soy wrist limp dick bitch boys who are like, yeah, I stand with whatever she's standing with. Or you have those dudes with the backwards hats and they're, what they're doing it for the pussy. They're doing it for the pussy. And this is why we can't enjoy anything. I mean, you're sitting there trying to tell your freaking 4-year-old why they can't dress as Pocahontas because you're a miserable fucking bitch. And now this kid's like, they're fucked up for life. They're not learning anything in school. They're just gonna be fucked up in school. They're getting fucked up by their parents. Where is it? Can I go over? Well, this is everything right here. That explains everything. Liberals. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great Halloween. That's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.